Hi, hello everyone. एक कपड़ा देना प्लीज.
এখানে যে সাইন ইন যেটা ছিল ওটা মাইক্রোসফটে দিয়ে চলতো।
দেবাঞ্জনা মাইকটাকে মিউট করে নাও. তোমার এই সাউন্ড
সরি
আসছে.
সরি।
Hi, hello everyone. So basically I'm waiting for people to join. So like there are still 22 people. So other people would join and then we will go to the class. Okay. Like just wait for 5 minutes and then we will start the class. Hi, hello everyone. Hi Priyanshu. Hello. Hello Arjun. Hello Saurav. Hello Aisha. यार म्यूट कर लो, प्रतीक म्यूट कर लो. Okay, audio video is clear to everyone. Audio video is clear to everyone. Okay. I hope you all needed yesterday's break. I actually realized कि 4 दिन से because Saturday Sunday भी आपकी classes थी then also. Good. So did you all revise the concepts, all the things you all studied? I hope you all studied. Very good. Looks like only Devanjana has studied. So today we are really going to have a very interesting class. The first class that I believe you will actually enjoy, because today we are going to build something live from the scratch. एकदम scratch से कुछ class में ही बनाएंगे. Oh, very good Priyanshu, very good Saurav. I'm really happy to see all of you. तो देखो यार, let's first clarify the objective. This is a project, or if you all remember, I said ki the first class the first project that we'll be making will be the resume. Usually I like my if I just open my resume finder. Yeah, and I just go on the downloads, and there would be my resume somewhere like that. Yeah, so this is one of my resume. ठीक है. So usually I used to do in the previous classes कि whenever we like finish HTML, we kind of make a this type of project. ठीक है. This is one of the first project that this time I have skipped. Rather tried to. You did. Yeah, I did BTech from AKTU. So basically, rather I thought कि चलो यार कुछ ऐसा बनाते हैं कि that will like use the CSS also. So this is the website or this is the resume, like a very simple resume that we'll be making, and this will be all about with just HTML, CSS, no framework, no libraries, nothing, just scratch HTML, CSS. Okay. You all can make your own like by the end of the class, like not by the end of the class, because I would not say कि class के बीच में एकदम बनाने लग जाओ, या take notes or anything, focus on the project. Two things that I want to say right from the starting of the project only. प्रियांशु यही बनाने वाले हैं भाई, ये बनाने वाले हैं. मतलब बेसिकली यहाँ पर आपका नाम होगा प्रियांशु, क्या नाम है आपका? प्रियांशु सौरभ, चलो जो भी हो, प्रियांशु वर्म. यहाँ पे आप प्रियांशु वर्म लिख सकते हो, यहाँ पे आप कुछ और लिख सकते हो, यहाँ पे आप अपने कॉन्टेक्ट इन्फॉर्मेशन वगैरह दे सकते हो. ठीक है, वर्मा वर्मा. ओके, हेलो वर्मा जी. ठीक है जी. तो before starting this, I want to say two things. See, देखो, it is all about like driving a car. ठीक है, driving a car. Someone experienced people is driving and you are also driving. Okay, so what might happen is कि I have a flex memory. ठीक है, I have a muscle memory. I know something, some of the things कि okay ठीक है यार, ये color combination क्यों लेने हैं. ठीक है, मैं यहाँ पे particular, because देखो ऐसा नहीं होगा कि, though usually teachers don't do this, but like I kind of enjoy doing this. Terminal, TERMI and terminal. So what am I going to do is कि CDP AccuJobs public pictures. कहाँ पे है? मे बी AccuJobs में है. प्रोजेक्ट्स अभी अपने पास ये मेन पे तो है ही. कौन से लाइब्रेरी, कौन से फोल्डर में मैंने सेव करके रख दिया था? अरे छोड़ो, लीव इट. टर्मिनल से नहीं मिल रहा है तो इधर से ही मिल जाएगा. So if I just go and explore, so I have already made this project. Okay, मतलब बेसिकली ऐसा नहीं होगा कि मैं ये कोड गो थ्रू कर रहा हूँ आपके पास कि देखो ऐसा ऐसा होता है, ऐसा कुछ नहीं करने वाले. ये एडिटर बंद करके we'll write make from everything from scratch. Just want to tell you something like that कि जैसे देखो कुछ कुछ चीजें हैं कि जस्ट लाइक कि बॉक्स शैडो में मैंने ये कलर कॉम्बिनेशन क्यों लिया. ठीक है, और मे बी कि ग्रिड टेम्पलेट में यहाँ तो मैं एक्सप्लेन कर दूंगा कि व्हाई आई हैव डन दैट. Something like that. Okay, these color combinations or maybe some margin padding, some certain matrix. ठीक है, somewhere I have taken some pixels or something like that. तो वो ना आपको एक दिन के अंदर नहीं आएंगे. You all won't learn in this just one class. Okay, that will require years of experience, not years, months of experience, and that experience actually counts in the number of project that you will make. By making the projects and all those things, you'll like realize ki, okay, how this color combination, how this how to say this, how this inches and all those things. We are having our mock on 17. I'm not aware about that. Yeah, I'm not aware about that. About mock. Maybe I'll ask Harshit. Okay. Cool. तो या ये चीजें थी कि कुछ कुछ चीजें होंगी जो आपको शायद अभी मेक सेंस ना करे while making the project. We are getting worried. Why are you getting worried? अच्छा ठीक है यार, एक मिनट, एक ऐसा काम करते हैं ना, लास्ट के 15 to 20 minutes I really want to discuss because I see here people, sir, sorry to tell you, but keep the entire lecture in English. Day 3 is full of Indian and so consist. Okay, Shatish, I'll keep a note of this, don't worry. Thanks for letting me know this. I'll keep this this thing into the consideration. ठीक है. So yeah, no worries, bro. Just let me know. Like sometime it just happened that we just go in the flow. So just let me know whenever you feel discomfortable or something like that. Okay. Terminal. If I just open and maybe I'll go on desktop. The CD desktop mkdir, not ls. Then mkdir and d8 mkdir cd d. So I'm trying to make wedding cards. Very good, Sidhu. Very good, very good. Then I can just open code. Yeah. So here we have. So this is why. What is this and why are you doing this? Oh, the terminal part, that what I was doing. See, that is one of the way. Chalo, I'll show you this. I'll show you this. Here I just go and make a folder. Here I just go and make a folder like a project. Suppose I will just go and make a project, a folder of project, project project. Okay. I can do the same thing. I can do the same thing using this terminal also. There is a command for that, mkdir. Suppose at P2 I'm making a project. Okay. So can you see this? There is a folder by made. So it is just when you are making by default and you are making terminal. So it's all about experience. Like once you are using GitHub, Git and GitHub and projects and all. So you are just kind of habituated of doing this with terminal. So it's just a habit, nothing more. You can do the exact same thing. Okay, fine. So let's first understand our project. That will be for a project I would need two files. That will be index.html. Can I just do a quick check? How many of you are excited for this project? Hmm. 19 people out of 30 people only. Okay, maybe yeah, I can also relate. There are really good developers in the class, like who all have been making these clones and all. So for them, it might be a little boring. Resume project. Okay. And we can just go and link style sheet. Style.css. Yeah. We can learn more in this. No boring. Very good, very good, very good, very good. ठीक है, तो देखो maybe for the excitement part only कि I would VS Code खत्म हो गया क्या? VS Code. Here is one thing. एक बार के लिए ना just see कि what is the purpose for every project. There should be a purpose that should be fulfilled. ठीक है, मतलब at the end of the day, there should be one thing that you can realize, okay, what I have learned or why I actually made this project. And you know, this is one of the very common question asked in the interviews also. Why did you actually went on making this project? What led you making this project? So even you know, it would be completely fine if you just made your resume project and you have maybe an interview tomorrow or day after tomorrow, and you just went there and said, okay, this is the first project that I made, that is the HTML, that is my resume project. After this project we can have e-commerce website. Yes, after this project we will learn bootstrap. After this project we will learn bootstrap, and then the second project that we'll be making will be यार ऑफ कर दो, माइक ऑफ कर दो, कौन है? हर्षल एंड चलो मैं ही सबको म्यूट कर दे रहा हूँ. आई विल मीट clock project to do clock. Okay. I made a clock project. Very good, Shraddha. Very good. There are endless number of things. There is no limit. There is no limit in the in this web development. It's okay. So yeah, the first thing that I was going to discuss, why are we making this project? The first thing that should be very clear to us. The only purpose to do this is we have learned a lot of properties, a lot of CSS and HTML properties, heading, paragraph, display, color, text alignment, and all those things. So we actually want to build something where like we want to use those things and build something, all our learnings that we have done. So ऐसा मतलब देखो, सिर्फ क्या कहते हैं कि देयर आई नो दिस इज ब्रिक, आई नो दिस इज सीमेंट एंड ऑल दोस थिंग्स. ठीक है यार, इसको ईटा कहते हैं, इसको सीमेंट कहते हैं, इसको ऐसे कहते हैं. But wouldn't it be really good if I just use those things? And no, I don't know, I am not saying ki, let's go and build a palace or something like that. Okay, we can just build a small room with some small architecture and all that, so that we can learn ki how to use those things. So only purpose of doing that thing, ki suppose ki I have this style sheet, okay, and so you can see all the properties are being used here. So this is like a kind of around 219 or 230 lines of CSS, and here is around 119 line of HTML and all. So we'll be all the properties that we have learned as of date, we'll be using all those things. Okay. So yeah, maybe ki I'll first we are mystery. अरे ऐसा मत, don't say like that. Yesterday or day before yesterday, Ashneer Grover also said something, comment like that. All these software engineer salary jobs are like daily wages worker. Don't say like that. I'm not making any such comments. We are designers. Yes, Priya. And it's okay. At least we should feel good about ourselves. Dunya ka kya hi lena. So yeah, since this is our very first project, so we will just go through the project once. हम एक बार project पे देखेंगे क्या है क्या नहीं है. तो and then we'll divide first thing. So I can see there are three, and I can say there are three parts. ठीक है, there are three parts of this project. ठीक है, the first is this one. Okay, the first is this one. Then I can say maybe this I can consider the entire part. In that, this particular thing is divided into this part. Just like this is called the breakdown of a, we are kind of making this clone of this website only. And why I'm breaking down with that particular levels, then when I'll go and make the divs and all, and so that it can make sense ki for what I'm making what, मतलब मैं किस चीज के लिए क्या बना रहा हूँ, what for which particular things I'm making, I'm writing what codes. ठीक है, so this could be. Then here I have like these particulars. There would be maybe ki I can take then these are the particular things, small part. Sir, when I have VS Code, when I use VS Code and open that code live server, The things are updated automatically. I have opened it again. Things. Harshal. Maybe you can do. I'll tell you what you can do, brother. Just do one thing. Go here, extension. Okay. Go here on extension. There is a something called live server by Ritvik Day. Yeah, just go and install this. बस इतना करना है. And maybe एक और चीज, one more thing. Just go and make this auto save on. Sometime this is one of the small mistake that you do. Your code is not saved. If your code is not saved, it will not reflect. The changes will not be reflect. Just do these two things. Okay. So find next. Okay. For you to start. Yeah, okay, Ria, yeah. So the first thing, I'll divide my entire HTML page. Into maybe I would say first I'll make a container for the entire web page. First, I will go and make a container. Something like div. Division of section. Yes. Division for the first thing that I'll go is make. Acha, one more thing, I'll be using a shortcut for that. I'll show a quick show for that. You can just do, these are the shortcuts to save time and save time in the live class as well. Just go and use this, write this dot, because the class is used by dot, and you can just write your name, class name. Maybe I'm using container container, and just press tab. Okay. So this will just make div like this. This will automatically put class like write class equal container. In case if you want to use some ID, you can do like this: div ID hash ID. Okay. So it will do like div ID. Okay. So yeah, the first thing that I'll do is I'll make my container. That will be the class container. And in this container, I have two things. First, I have a top section, this top section. So maybe I'll make this div dot top. In that top section, I have something, I'll go and do something for the top section. Then I have this profile text, all those things. Okay. Sandbox. Then I have div dot content box. Good. So now I have, as of now, I have divided my entire web page into two parts. That is, the first one is this, the top part, this second part. Okay. Now let's close this content box for now. Where is this? Let's close this content box and just focus on the top part. Okay. For in top part, what do I have? I have an image. Certainly, and I have some text. Okay. I have two things. So maybe I can make a div for, I can just go in top part. I can just go and make a div. यार भूल गया क्लास इसके लिए मैं क्या इमेज दूं, इमेज बॉक्स img box. ठीक है, image box दे देते हैं. Let's give this image box. I have a image box certain. ठीक है. Then I have a profile text. I have some like this. I have profile text. Well, we need wood. अरे we will be doing. Don't worry प्रियांशु, हम अभी सब कुछ करेंगे. मतलब यार अभी तो CSS से एक भी लाइन लिखा ही नहीं है. I haven't yeah, sorry for Hindi. I haven't written a single line of CSS as of now. So first I'm just making a table of content like that. Okay. HTML, then only we will style that. ठीक है. So there I have a image box, and then I can just go and make a yeah, text area. Here div dot or make, अरे यार चल जा, div और OFIL profile next. ठीक है. Now I have a image box and I have a profile text. Very good. Now let me just go in the image box. In the image box, I'll make another div that will be basically for the box class box. In that box, I'll add my image. So I'm just making a box. In that, I'll add this my image. So basically, this is my LinkedIn. इसको मैं annotate को पहले ऑफ करता हूँ. Clear all my drawings. And this is my LinkedIn account, LinkedIn image that I've taken. And maybe I would copy this and just go here and add the image. IMG image source equal this. Now my beautiful smiling image is there, and maybe I would use some alternate here. Picture profile picture PROFILE profile CTURA profile picture, and I can just maybe give some width and height also. So WE, or leave it for now. I'll see if required. If it will be required, I can give some width and height also. Okay. There is the image part. Then I have some profile text area. Okay. I have then some profile text. So let's see what is in my profile. There is my name and there is my designation. मेरा नाम है और what I do. Good. So let's say add in my profile text area. I'll just add here. This is here is it's like the main, like the, you can say the biggest heading. Maybe I would prefer using H3 or H2 in the text area. मैं ही लिख रहा हूँ ना. H3 VIKA अरे विकास TIARY Vikas Tiwari. Then I would give a BR breaking tag. Here it is. Here it is. Okay. And then maybe using a span. Why I'm doing this, you'll get to know very soon when I'll be using the styling part. Okay. In spam, I'll go and just write my designation, software developer, SOFT. AR is software, DEVELOPER. Software developer. Here it is. Okay. Good. So now let's why span, why not? Kiran, like you have a really valid point. Why span? Why not div? But Because div is like the entire, it will take the block area, and span is mostly like inline element. While styling, it will just give me more flexibility, nothing more. ठीक है. So yeah, अभी अपन ने इतना बनाया. We have just made this part. Then let's just give styling to this particular things till now. So maybe I would use a global styling part, something like global styling, this star. And there I would give little bit margin, MAR, margin 0, then padding 0, then box sizing, border box, and then font family sans serif. Font family sans serif. This is like for the general, the entire web page. Okay. Then I would just go and add some styling for the body part. There I would use this background. I would give it some color. F9, F9. Yeah. Then display. Flex. Okay, some people sir font family बताया था आपने इससे family. Yeah, did I tell you about font family? This thing, this display flex, I haven't told. Like I know this display flex, I haven't told you all. I think in the last class we discussed about font families, font text size and all those things. Did I? Or maybe I will just check this. दोबारा वो खोलना पड़ेगा. Let's just see. Did we do that or not? Um, no, I think. Oh, कोई नहीं. Let's see. देख लेते हैं, अभी देख लेते हैं. In day 7, did I not do font 7? Margin for padding, text box model, border, margin padding, outline, text alignment, decoration, and all. Okay, we haven't done font family. अच्छा, no worries. बता देता हूँ, जैसे कि there are a lot of other things that are coming on the way that we haven't discussed, like this display property, display flex, display grid, and all those things. So the purpose of this class is also to discuss a lot of things that we haven't discussed as of now, and like while going and making in the project. So if I just show you something, font family, font family, MDN, and let me do this here. Here you can come and see. So there are a lot of font families. This is just like kuch. There is nothing to explain much more about. You can just go and see here. These are types of font. Like, yeah, how to say this? This is something. If you go and put cursive, the text will appear in the cursive section. Semi UI, this will be like this. So the sans serif is generally used on the website. All these things are generally written in the sans serif. These are the types of font that we will be making. Okay. Okay. Ria, maybe I'll just use that particular thing, just like this fonts family we have come and use, and then we'll just use it in some near future part of the project, and there I would explain. Will that be okay? Cool. So yeah, see, there are a lot of things that we haven't discussed. media query with this project. Media query. I haven't used media query in this project, but we can, maybe we can, but I haven't used media query with in this project. And don't worry, we are going to make a hell lot of projects right after this session, no? Not like not right after this session. From this session onwards only. From this session onwards, because I need to first build a basics. That was the HTML, basic HTML CSS. You should be familiar with, like what this H1 is, what paragraph is, what div is, what all those things is. So we have built our foundation. Now all those things, because I told you in the previous class also, if I just go here and see CSS, MDN, we would be 2 or 3 months, 2-3 month हमारा बीत जाएगा. We'll be just discussing the property, each and every property. और कभी खत्म ही नहीं होगा. This is not going to end ever, like really ever. We can spend a whole lot of like 3 to 4 month or maybe 6 months for in just simply CSS. And there are people, they are called like the CSS expert. There is a YouTube channel also that just discuss about CSS. That entire channel is based on the CSS. So don't worry about this. Just start building. Let's start just use and build. बस flow में बहुत सारी चीजें सीख जाएंगे. So there is one more thing, that display flex, that we haven't studied as of now. ठीक है, the display property. There are 2-3 types of display grid, display flex, display block, display inline, and all those things. So maybe for here I would say we can take a little pause. We can take a little pause and just study this index 2.html. From taking your image, please once again with one from taking your image, please explain once again based in one main, sir. Shidhu, okay. See, Sidhu, what I did was I just tried to create different sections. Okay. The first section was I have divided the entire web page in 2 sections. This is the top section, this is the content, like this is the image part, or maybe this is the other half of this. Okay, the other half of this project. In this particular part, I have divided it into the 2 parts. One is for the image area, and another is for the image text area. Okay, this is the image text area, right? So यही चीज मैंने किया है. Maybe if I would just go and show you like this. So can you see? I have a main div. In that I have a container, like the main div that I'm taking. Okay. There I have 2 parts. There is a top part, then there is a content box part. So if I just go and expand top part, there I have 2 parts. See here, like this. There I have an image box, and then I have a profile text. This is the image part. Then I have a profile text part. Okay. In image box, I have taken a box. First, I made a box because I would be using further styling for that part. And there I have added my image that I took from my LinkedIn profile. Then I have that profile text. In the profile text, I just went on and added this, like my text, Vikas Tiwari, and then software developer and all those things. Okay. So yeah, this would make sense. Ki we have in the main container, we have 2 parts, that this top and the content box. In content box, the HTML part is clear now. Okay. Display flex. Display flex आपको मैं अभी समझाऊं या should I text do it a little after? Yeah, sure. I don't. New. Okay, no worries. Let's इधर ही बना लेते हैं यार. What's the hurry? H T dot sorry display display dot html. Okay, there I have lot of boxes and st dot css, and maybe I would just go and add. Okay, एक चीज, the other thing that we are going to use here is the display property. So we haven't studied display as of now. So एक बार वो देख लेते हैं, and then we'll just see how this is working in the thing. So maybe I will just make a div b1, and that div, that is main box, main, and then a div dot b1 box 1. Then I have div dot b2 and style इसका यहीं लिख देते हैं. Style sheet add करने की जरूरत नहीं है. We do not need to add style sheet for this particular small thing. Let's see here. I'll just go and catch the main part, style, this dot main and min, sorry, width width equal 100%, HEIJ height equal 100%, the main box, or maybe not 100%, leave it. Maybe I can give 800 pixels, accurate mapping, 800 pixels, border 1 pixel, so solid black. Yeah, here it is. And then I would just go and take b1 dot b1 dot b1. Can you yes, the Neeraj Yadav. Yes, Neeraj, we can do that. Like, देखो यार, इसमें ना there are 100 types, different types of metrics. ठीक है, you can just be comfortable with any one and you can use that. No worries with that. Here I would take width. Maybe I would take this 200 pixels. Okay. इसी को पूरा ले लेते हैं. Just I'll make this 200. I'll make this 200. I'll make this red. Yeah, and then the same. Okay. B2. Yeah, here we have. Maybe here in the main part, I can give a little bit of margin. MAR, margin 10 pixels, so that these will be, not 10 pixel is not enough. So 50 pixels. Oh, this is for the main body, right? This is for the main body. इधर तो देके कुछ फायदा होगा नहीं. So I'll have to give a margin here. Margin 10 pixels. Yeah, here it is. And then MAR margin 10 pixels. Okay. So let's see. Now let's see the display properties. Okay. And this, I'll just go and use display. The first thing, if I just go and make it flex, can you see? By default, the display property used to be block, or that is the grid type. Not grid also. Grid is something there you can just go and make different parts also. this just make the, you can say, how to say this. Wait. I'll do the annotation. I'll do the annotation. And like, display is generally used like this. Now, when you do the display flex, there are multiple types of display that I'll be displaying you right away. Abhi explain karenga har ek cheez. Don't worry with that. Using the display flex part, all the containers, all the box, and see here, what the important part to notice here is, I'm doing that, writing that display property inside this box, inside the main box. That is the one of the main thing that you need to focus on. I'm writing that display property in the main function. Okay. So iske andar ka whatever will be the inside that, all those things will be displayed in the flex, all the boxes or all the block element boxes, okay, will be displayed. So I'm using that display flex property here for that part. And let's just see one more thing. एक दो और examples देख लेते हैं. So in case if I just go here and do the display flex, yeah, no changes, because I'm using right away inside this for this. This is not work. But if I just go here and make a display, DIS display flex, so you can see now, you can see this is being done like that. So why I would be using display flex? So because I was using this two boxes earlier, they are line attached to this one below other, right? But now I want to make them like this. Okay, does that make sense to a basic display property? Then like we can go deep dive into the display flex, grid, and all those things. So what I would say the framework or a form, a module that I have decided is all those points that will come across our way, right? Like that we wanted to use display property right now. Okay, right now we wanted to use display property, and abhi aakar ke humne thoda sa display dekh liya, whatever it is coming, whatever it is. Now the similar way we will again go ahead, move ahead, and wherever the further things will required, we'll just go and see that property a little bit and start using it. Because see, if I just go and for the previous classes, day 6, where is that? Here is okay. If you just go in our previous classes, you can see where there we have yeah, sure. So the if you just remember the previous classes, ठीक है, अभी मेरे को दोबारा terminal खोल के I will have to open the terminal and then go into the folder and open the VS Code. There we have just learned those properties. There we have just learned, okay, this is what heading is, this is what heading in it, this is what paragraph is, or this is what something this particular thing is. Okay, we have not actually used those things. And maybe after a point of time, those things just becomes okay, ठीक है, होता है, मेरे को पता है, but how to come across with that? Yeah, last class I forgot. Last class heavy rainfall was happening, and उसके बाद मैं भूल गया था. Okay, I'll upload today. In fact, ये project upload करेंगे. So I'll upload today. Okay, just give me 1 second. I'll be back in not 1 second, 30 seconds. So yeah, I'm back. ठीक है. So we did this part and HTML. Good idea, but we should we start making learn? Yeah, okay, sir. We start making and learn accordingly. Yes, Krishna. Yes, that's what I'm telling. And now let's leave this part. Okay, here I have and but in the body part also make the then I have justify content something center. We'll just put all the content around the center. Okay, you can just see it. Nothing. Align items that to also the center. Good. And then min height. That is 100 VH. I'm right now I'm taking. Yeah. So all is this. Good. Then I have what do I have then after that in the main after the main container like the body part I have just given a little bit of style to the body. So right now think I have just given this body, so this is becoming now my entire body. Okay, then I have my container inside the body. I have container, so I will have to give some styling to this container. So let's give this so I just did and again C, control C here, control C, and then control V, container. So I would give a little bit of position relative. See, position relative right now, it might not make sense to you. And if I'll just make it absolute. That will be also okay. For that key, again, key, this will be a good example to tell. Position property. I want to shift any box to any text to the left. Should I do a margin? Okay, if I want to shift any box or text to the left. The link of Anmol, did you ask this today only? Like 2-3 times you asked this today? Saurabh, I am answering your question. Yeah, okay. Anmol. See, you can just go on my GitHub. I texted that thing in the class only. I texted that my GitHub link is in the class. Every day I am not actually uploading. You can just go here on the AccuJobs front end section. Day 2, day 3, day 4. Day 4 till day 4, I have uploaded the code. Last 2 days code I haven't uploaded. I'll just upload it today only. Okay. So I'm sharing this link in the class group also, like the chat, public chat also. You all can just access the everyday's code, and I'll make sure that from today onwards, I'll upload the code every day regularly. Today's code also. Yeah, sure. And Anmol, one more thing, brother. I actually do not ignore. I do not try even to ignore any single question also, like any single message. Maybe it would have been ignored in the flow, so it was not intentional. I'll upload today's class. I'll for sure upload. And it's Amol. Okay. Fine. And yeah, Saurav, you asked if I want to shift a box or so what should I give a then you can just if it is if you Saurav, if there is something if you want to just shift the text, then you can just say align text to the center or align item to the left or right or something. You can just put that thing in the okay. You just put that thing into a div or a span or something like that, and you can just use that align item property. Okay, so yeah, we were doing position absolute, and then I would give a width. यहाँ आते हैं अपने resume पे आते हैं. width width of 100%, and then max width, there is something called max width that I would give 1000 pixels. Okay, and then I will give a little bit of background. Okay, Kiran, I'll do that. Just give me 2 minutes. Just give me 2 to 3 minutes. I'll right away explain. After writing this code, I'll right away explain. Then I would use this white background triple F. Yeah. And then I have some little bit of margin. I can add just little bit of margin to this, maybe around 50 pixels. These are the color combination. These are the color combination, RGB values, red, green, and black values. Okay. And then one more important property, box shadow. This property, 0, 50 pixels, 75 pixels. Then I have RGBA 0, 0, 0, and 0.1. So yeah. Thank you, Sidhu, for that. So can you see now, like this particular entire box, the container is looking little different. That is what you being used into the box shadow property. Now I know a lot of you would start. अभी तक तुम में से किसी ने नहीं किया है, but you all have been started texting कि भैया what is this zero again and all those things. So we can just study a little bit of box properties, box shadow property. Just no worries to do that. Box HADOW shadow MDN. A box shadow. Here it is. So there are different types of, maybe key we will just see here. This is a box shadow property around it. This is one of the way. In case if you want to use something like this is the one of the way. If you want to insert something, there is like 3 pixel left. This is the left top, then it is right, red, then minus EM and all those. So yeah, nothing. This is a little bit about the box part. Now let's come to our original part. There I can just give a little bit of border left. Yeah, there I can just give 50 pixels, little bit solid, triple F. Good. And then maybe border right. Solid, hashtag triple F. You can, Herschel. Okay. Then let's see what do I have in my next part. Then I have top. Okay. Then let's give a little bit of styling to this top part. In the main container part, this is my entire container. This is my entire container. So everything, if you just see here, can you see? So all I have given my styling. This is the entire container. this part. This is my entire container. Okay. I've given style all the stylings to the, so right now it is taking all the things. Now in the entire container, I have a top section. I have a top section. So let's give little bit of styling to the first top sections. So again, now we will learn one more very different concept, not very different. Another way of styling that is actually used in the industry for how to say, for code, like this is called the clean code, or maybe for the better use of code. See, if I just go here and use the top part, okay, if I just go, this is absolutely fine. There is one more way to write this particular similar thing. I can just go here and add dot co and dot container dot top. Okay, the same way for now, as of now, abhi tak ke liye it will not make any difference. But what does this make? What does this difference make? तो देखो, इसका मतलब simple होता है. The meaning of this particular thing is very simple. It is what? Only that div item or only that class which is named as top, which is inside a class called container. So in case I would make a different, where is my HTML page? Where is my HTML? Is there. If I just make a different folder here, suppose if I just make a different folder here and give a class, maybe I will not give any class here right now. And inside that I would make another class called top. Okay. So this particular thing right now, this will not apply. Let's suppose now give this entire conditional top, maybe BOR border 1 pixel OLID solid red. Yeah, you can see here is the part. There is no, maybe I would give this width also or anything like that. इसके लिए ना मेरे को इसको width and height देना पड़ेगा, this particular width and height. So I would give here inline only for just for your explanation part. Style W width 10 pixel. नहीं यार, यहाँ पे width 10 pixel. HEIGHT height. Ten pixels. BO border 1 pixel OLID solid green. I have some inside that div class. Why this is not working? यार किसी को एरर दिख रहा है इसके अंदर? Maybe I have given some styling to that part. इसका width और height क्यों display नहीं हो रहा है? Why is the width and height is not being displayed? Class div 2. Out of style, then it will become a. Just give wait. Dot div 2. Not a style. border 1 pixel solid green. Okay, I have not given any content. Maybe this is div 2 where it is being showed. Maybe it is being overlapped by with this. इसके अंदर overlap हो रहा है. But ठीक है, I'll show you something here. I have a class top right inside this. There will be many more such instances that will come right now in front of us only. I'll explain you there. अब ये इस छोटे चीज को मैं डिबग नहीं करने का मन कर रहा. Leave it. ओके, एक बार देखता हूँ. नहीं सौरभ, स्टाइल देना पड़ेगा. अच्छा ठीक है यार, डोंट वरी ना. वी लाइक देयर आर वी हैव अ कोड ऑफ अराउंड 300 लाइंस, 300 to 400 लाइंस. सो things will come into our picture. Don't worry. So yeah, so देखो, basically this is the way to say in that top class which is in the class of the container. ठीक है, वो डब्बा जो कंटेनर के अंदर है, वो टॉप क्लास जो कंटेनर क्लास के अंदर है. ठीक है, that will be applied for now. So maybe I would give right now, leave this container top part, and then I have position, maybe relative. Yeah. And then display this, I'll do grid. Then here comes a very important part that we will discuss right now. Display template columns, and then 1 FR, and then 2 FR. Okay, right now can you see right after using this, if I just put this control command plus shift plus this and then this, the changes that is being shown here right now. Can anyone, okay, for this is not for anyone that जिसको ईमानदार रहना यार, खुद से be honest with anyone, with yourself. If you are pro in CSS, like you know the in-depth CSS, please don't answer that. ठीक है, only those who are like learning on the go, learning this for the first time. I'm just trying to check your observation skills. Can you just observe something that has just happened? Satish, very good, very good, very good. Names, name पीछे से ऊपर नीचे से. रौनक, your answer is very cute. Name नीचे से ऊपर चली गई. Okay, very good, very good, very good. ठीक है, देखो come here. I have applied CSS to which part? To the container top. Container top. ठीक है, let's see. Let's open this part, container part. There I have what? There I have 2 boxes. One box is image box. This box, image box. Then I have a profile text box. Now I am displaying this part, displaying these 2 boxes in the grid format. In the grid format. Okay. Suppose I would use this part. What is happening with this? When I'm using this 2FR and when I'm using this 1FR, can you see the difference? एक बार मैं फिर से करता हूं. Just try to observe. Web development is a lot about observing. Okay, suppose I will put here 2FR. Okay, and suppose I'm putting here 3FR. What is FR is a unit? FR is a unit. Just leave it about the FR part. FR is a unit. Sir, good evening. Moving right. दूर दूर जा रहा है. Archal, you are giving so cute answers. दूर दूर जा रहा है. Tab distance is happening. Column wise shifting. Yes, Karthik. No, Ricky. I always take your name wrong. I am really sorry, bro. I always take your name wrong. Ricky, OP observation. Okay, so देखो अभी के लिए just try to understand that this is the what we give the ratio. Okay, now can you see this box is in this, both the box is taking space in the ratio of 1 and 2. This both the box. My name is also, you call it Krishna. Oh, Karishma, I forgot. I'm really sorry. Name shifting column wise. Okay, you all have done really good observation. But see, the main thing, observation part is good, but the main thing is this is actually the ratio I am giving na. So ये तो box जो है, all these two boxes are in the space. Now can you see this is the 1:2 ratio? Does this make sense now? Okay. Here I want to take a small pause. Okay. Here I want to take a very small pause, and then I want to discuss ask 2-3 things. Just answer very honestly and all those things. Since this is our first project building session right in front of the class, so how is it going till now? Are you facing any difficulty or anything, or like if you are enjoying or if you're learning, or this is the one of the other good way to learn, like learning these new topics? Because I've experimented of not teaching this display properties and other properties right in the class, and like taking it and using it in the project and explaining at the same place. So just let me know if you are facing any difficulties or if you are not comfortable, anything. अरे नहीं युवराज, क्यों गुस्सा होऊंगा भाई? Yeah, there was a lot of text I was receiving. Maybe I have ignored, like your text just went up. Here I'm receiving very few answers. Just let me know how is it going till now. Learning new things. I'm facing little new project, but I'm learning. Okay. Good. Comfortable till now. Very good, Karishma. Okay, this time I have taken your name correctly, Karishma. No issue, sir. If fine and kind of practice and learning on Yahoo. Okay. Fine. We can move ahead. Cool. Then I will just use the content box. So yeah, I hope you all understand what was this. This FR is just a unit in sense of, like, you can say centimeter, millimeter, and other things. Okay. So in case if you are really more interested about knowing this, so you can just Google it, what these units are and how those things are calculated. If you want to be like deep dive into the front end role and all, so just you can do that. But for now, just consider it is in the unit part. Okay. Then I can just put a, see right now. देखो अब magic देखो. देख रहे हो ये, see this picture is not looking good, isn't it? It is not looking good, and this text and all is not looking good. So maybe I can just give a little bit of padding to add little beauty. I can give add padding, padding, padding. And how much padding should I give? Maybe I would give 40 to 50 pixel. Let's see, I'll experiment. Yeah, now is it looking little better? Or maybe we can, let's see 50 pixel, how much it will be. It's not very much difference. So yeah, 40 pixel would be good. Okay. Cool. Then I don't want to make this right. There is also a padding right below this. I don't want to make this. Okay. I don't want to make this. So maybe I would go and just make a padding padding bottom 0. Okay. So now see, this is how you manipulate. You can put other padding parts, or maybe I could have given just like a padding left, padding right, and padding this. So I will just give padding 40 pixel to all the part. Now, one more thing here you are learning, one more concept. Okay? Overwriting the previous CSS. The thing that is being written at the last. The thing, maybe if I would just go and put this one, no? Maybe if I'll just go and put this one, Control X and Control V, padding this. So this will not. So this is overriding the previous one, the concept that we learned previously. Okay. Okay, Ji. This is good till now. Then what do I have next? Then I have image box. The next thing is I have applied CSS. I have a this is the HTML display part. Okay. Getting started, leave it. Okay. I have applied to the body. I have applied just a general CSS to the entire entire web page, then to the body, then to the container. Then I have applied a container top. Then I have what do I have next? In the top, I have image box. Okay, I have image box. So I'll apply some CSS to the image box. Okay, let's come and do. So I would maybe, and then IMGBX. एक बार देख लेता हूँ. I'll just verify. I have written IMGBX, IMGBX. Yeah. अच्छा. For now, as of now, even if I remove this, this will make no difference. This will make no difference because there is no two top name right now. But this is a good practice. This is actually making. So देखो CSS ना कैसे करता है? This will first apply, go and check it to the top class. This will go and apply to the top class. But since there is something, then it will search, is this top class inside some container class? Now, how this will be? This will go and apply, the CSS will be applied to this image box only. CSS will be applied to the image box. It will just go and check, am I in any top class box? Am I any in box whose name is top class top? Okay. Then it will go and check, am I in any box whose class name is container? क्या मैं I'll just repeat for in Hindi for once. ठीक है? I'm feeling कि मैं थोड़ा कंफ्यूज कर रहा हूँ आप लोगों को. तो लेट्स जस्ट 1 मिनट के लिए देखो, ये इस तरह से सर्च होता है कि पहले ना ये इमेज बॉक्स जाएगा, इमेज बॉक्स पे ही अप्लाई होगा सीएसएस. बस ये जाकर के चेक करेगा क्या मेरा कोई पेरेंट क्लास है जिसका नाम टॉप है. ठीक है, अगर उसको मिलता है तो वो जाकर के रैदर वेरीफाई करेगा क्या मेरा कोई पेरेंट क्लास है, मेरे टॉप का पेरेंट क्लास है कोई कंटेनर क्लास. तो देखो यहाँ पर इमेज क्लास, इसका पेरेंट क्लास टॉप, इसका पेरेंट क्लास कंटेनर क्लास. ठीक है, इस ऑर्डर में वेरीफाई. और जब ये तीनों आइटम मैच करेगा, जब ये तीनों व्हेन all the 3 information will match, okay, then only the CSS will be applied. So this is a good practice. You all might have heard a common phenomena of writing clean codes कि यार थोड़ा अच्छा कोड लिखा करो, where the like how to say this, where the anyone else who is reading your code, for him or her it will be easy. So for that purpose only, from the day one in the class, I just prefer explaining to the students how to write clean code and all. ठीक है, तो अब इसके अंदर आते हैं. I would give a position relative, okay, in the image box, and then I'll give this image a little bit of क्या दे दूं width, width, 100% मे बी इसका मुझे कुछ करना नहीं है. Then I would like to display this display flex and align item centers. LLING align items center. Okay, ठीक है. Then I would add then what do I have? I have in image box. In image box, if I'll just go, I have a box. In the image box, I have a box. So I'll go and apply to that a CSS, little bit of CSS to that image box, and then I have a box. Box is, I think, class name only. Yeah, class name. Dot box. Yeah. So again, position relative. This will be a relative, and then width, width, width. I would give it 70%. So yeah. Then min width, maybe 200 pixels. BOR. Border radius 50%. Now I'll do what? I'll just do this. Oh, abhi dekhna, there will be a magic. Overflow hidden. Overflow is now hidden. This should not be like this. Why is this taking over shape? I have done maybe कहीं ना कहीं तो कुछ तो गलती किया ही होगा. Border radius as more. Or maybe overflow HIDD hidden. %90. Okay, leave it for now. You want me to give 20%? No, yaar, it won't look good. Just leave it. For now, leave it. I'll see what its issue is creating. Yeah. Maybe this height is what issue is creating. And then I have AS aspect ratio 1. Yeah, all good. Okay. Now let's see what do I have in the box part. In the box, I have again an image. Maybe now is the time. Now is the time to go and add some CSS to the image. Then img image tag. Okay. Again, POSI position. BS absolute. One thing, I'm little curious. I am little curious ki why till now you all have not asked this about ki what this position is. Like I know ki I haven't taught this thing. None of you have asked as of till now. With 200 pixels. Height 200 pixels. So yeah, image की height के वजह से explained and अरे रिया अब है देखो क्लास में ना for you for you, you are the most important part. Don't think what I will think. Don't think what your friend will think or anyone think. I'll tell you a experience, one of my experience. Just take 1 minute and tell this. You all know I have studied in a single class, like the physical class. There my group was really good, and we were actually very besaram. We were very besaram. हम ना क्लास में कुछ समझ में नहीं आता था, तो एक डीएसए में ना एक कॉन्सेप्ट है, देयर इज अ कॉन्सेप्ट इन डीएसए, हैश मैप क्रिएशन एंटायर. आप लोग विश्वास नहीं करोगे, हम 4 लड़के थे, वी डिडंट अंडरस्टैंड, और हमने पूरी की पूरी क्लास बस हैश मैप क्रिएशन ही पढ़ा. वी वर लाइक सर हमें नहीं समझ में आया. यार मैं बस पोजीशनिंग वाला था, गॉट पोजीशन प्रॉपर्टी में an absolute second item is absolute is second item appears on the first item. Yes. अरे तुम लोग के अंदर वो फीलिंग नहीं आती है क्या कि पैसा वसूलना है? लाइक आई एम पेइंग, तो मैं तो पैसे वसूलूंगा. तो मतलब पैसे वसूलने इन द सेंस कि मेरे को, मैं इधर समझने बैठा हूं तो आई विल जस्ट अंडरस्टैंड ईच एंड एवरीथिंग. आई डोंट केयर. And moreover, I am very friendly to you all. You all can just ask anytime. चलो आ जाओ सर. मे बी रिलेटिव इज फॉर कांस्टेंट पोजीशन एंड इट्स ठीक है. देखो, आई वुड टेक, आई कैन जस्ट गो ऑन एंड राइट माय ओन एचटीएमएल एस्पेक्ट रेशियो. वो भी बताता हूँ. आई विल टेल दैट आल्सो. ठीक है सर. वो सर व्हाट हैपेंड, आर यू getting seriously? अरे आई एम नॉट गेटिंग सीरियस. आई एम जस्ट सेइंग कि you all are feeling little shy, और you all are feeling like कि मुझे पता है ना कि जो चीजें में प्रॉब्लम क्या इसमें हो सकती है. देखो, the position part you should have a question what it was. I know a girl asked ki align items, just tell me a little bit part. Overflow, you all haven't asked what this overflow was. Okay, and then I use something another also, grid template columns. I explained only, none of you asked you why is this grid template. Yes, Abhay, I have taken that part into the consideration. Karishma also asked the same doubt. ठीक है. So see, I have 2 ways to explain the same thing. Either I'll go and make an entire HTML and add CSS and just show you, or like there is a really good part that is shown here in the Mozilla Developer Network, and we can just go here. POSITION position in CSS. MDN. See, static. Now, like for teaching part again, you can just come here and see. If I just see put position relative, okay. So you know what this is relative? This is relative to its parent. This 40 पिक्सल लेफ्ट, 40 पिक्सल अपने पेरेंट से लेफ्ट की तरफ 40 पिक्सल चला जाएगा. ठीक है. पोजीशन एब्सोल्यूट, इसको फर्क नहीं पड़ता है मेरे ऊपर क्या आ रहा है. दिस विल बी इनसाइड, दिस विल कवर ऑल. पोजीशन स्टिकी, दैट विल जस्ट लाइक क्लियर ऑल दिस थिंग्स. Maybe here also you can see cascading style, absolute positioning examples. Yeah, this is by default. This is like right now. ठीक है. Does that make sense? So all the time, see, wherever I'm putting adding a new part, I'm always putting a position relative so that it will adjust itself from its parent element. See here, everywhere I'm using a new part, I'm putting position apps here in the main container. I put it position absolute. Reason, see, because the main container should be at its place. It should not. I want it to at this place only. Here is my resume. I want the main container to be here only. But the other parts, see here. If I just go and make this the reset, okay, and let's just go here. For the main part, I wanted it to, no matter what happened, I wanted it to be here only. That's why I put it position absolute. But the other parts, the way the website is changing and all those things, it will adjust itself to its parent element, with its parent element. Okay. For that reason, I put that. I hope this makes sense now. Okay. Okay, Ji. And then I have in the image, I have container absolute, because in the image part, I want it to be static. Jahan hai bhai, wahin tu rahe. Position absolute. Then I would give a top 0, left 0. I would like it to stretch LEF, not left, like width, WIDTH, width 100%. And then HEIGHT, height, it is 100%. Okay. And then I have object fit, cover. Cool. All this is all about. Now we have been done here till this. Iska jitna kar sakte the, we did. Now after that, this done. This box is done. Now I have, after the image box, I have what? I have profile text. Profile text is in, maybe this box is done. Kind of same. Now I have this profile text, image box after this. So image, this profile text, ab dekho dhyan se, this profile text is in the top class. Okay. So I'll just go and take the top, ye raha, isko copy kar lete hain. And then I have profile text, PRO. I'll maybe copy it from here, this class. Okay, 2 people have. They are objectively similar to background size. Okay, you all are asking object fit. How do I explain this object fit? It is just like it will cover up all the extra part and all the. Okay. मेरे को भी ये object fit. Maybe I'll have to just Google object fit CSS W3 or anything like that. Just come here. See, the object fit property MDN पे अच्छा explain रहता है. Yeah, the object fit fill will the object will, मैंने वही बोला था ना, the object will fit itself in the entire project. Contain, it will just the area that has required. The cover, it will try to cover up itself. None, there will be scale down to whatever area it will be. Amol, maybe after 5 minutes, let's just finish the top part. Okay, let's just finish the top part and then we will have the break. And then after the break, we will do the bottom part. Okay. Let's just finish this top part. Okay. The object fit is clear to everyone. What happened, guys? I'm not receiving proper response today. 5-6 people only responding regularly. 5-6 people. Aisha, Karishma, and very few people. Very few other people. Yuvraj, you are not texting, asking today any question. What happened? Is it clear to you or कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा है? Okay, I'll do that. Oh, Yuvraj, I just missed your question. I just missed your question. ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है. There is somewhat conclusion. There it is somewhat conclusion because understand these. I think watch once again by tomorrow. Yeah, sure. लिंक देख लूंगा सर. Okay, कोई बात नहीं, कोई बात नहीं. Okay, fine, Yuvraj, you can just leave if you feel like disconnected. Maybe you can just go and revise the other topic. देखो, for every one of you, see, every one of you, I know कि ऐसा नहीं है कि right after this project, right after this class, you will be okay, boom, you'll just make the project. You will might have to watch the entire recording once again, and moreover, these things will make sense to you na when you'll make multiple projects. Then you things will become familiarity. How to pronounce this word? Familiar. You'll become more familiar with these things. So just now, just have like a visual look how all the things is being applied. Okay, now let's just apply last profile text. In the profile text, I'll just apply some part. Again, I'll put the position relative. And then I'll like to give a little bit of padding. Maybe 40 pixels. So yeah, can you see now that this text is now appearing? The text is now. Yeah, I'll yeah, Sidhu. That is not in my hand. Uploading code is in my hand, and I'll upload that right away after the class only. Okay, I'll upload that right away after the class, but uploading the class is not in my hand. So that backend team handles. Okay. Okay, cool. Now again ki एक बार इसको देख लो. If I just remove this padding part, here it is. Now I'm adding a padding. Now it is aligning to this. This is how the beautiful it makes to the padding part and all. Okay. Then what do I need to do for with the profile text? Then maybe I would make it display. Display flex. Cool. And align items. ALING, align items at the center. Okay. Now the items, all the items have been aligned at the center part. Good. Now what do I have? I have in the profile text, I have a H3 and I have a span. Okay. So maybe I would give some height or like that, some text color, the font that we studied last time. And the profile text, in the profile text, there I have a H3. And to them, I'll give a font size, maybe font size of 3 EM. Okay, now it look good. Okay, then I have letters. Yashwant, I have read your question. I'm not ignoring it. I'll just answer this after writing all these things. Like for that, I'll have to show you something. Okay, that is also unit. I have not ignored your question, Yashwant. Okay, I've read it the previous time also. EM is just a unit, like a centimeter. It's a unit. अरे यार मैं EM क्यों लिख रहा हूँ अब? The font size is then I would give little bit of letter spacings. Letter spacing I would give maybe कितना देना सही होगा? 40 पिक्सल और not 40 पिक्सल्स तो बहुत ज्यादा है, ये सही नहीं होगा, मे बी 0.1 em. Yeah, good. Then I have line height. Then I have line height, and line height I would like to give maybe 1.2 em. Em is just a unit, just like centimeter and a meter. It's just a unit. And then top minus 10 pixels. Yeah, all good. Yeah, Nikhil, I actually do not know much about it. I just like randomly experiment. कभी EM लिख देता हूँ, कभी pixels लिख देता हूँ. Randomly just know कि while writing this text and all. So that is like the very deep dive. So honestly, I don't know that. I don't know that. I won't be giving you any randomly false answers कि ऐसा कुछ होता है जो मुझे खुद नहीं आता. So maybe you can just Google it little bit about. ठीक है? Just little bit Google about it. Okay, so now the front part is ready. My front part is ready. I have something left also. Line height is one. Font weight, maybe this would not make any sense. Yeah, and then font weight, I would give it 600. Yeah, and then I have color, that is hashtag 333. So yeah, now little bit like this. So देखो ये सब ना चीजें मुझे एक्सपेरिमेंट करके, मतलब मोर ओवर आई हैव मेड प्रोजेक्ट, so I kind of know कि what color combinations are like this, the commonly used and all. So it will come mostly with the experiment. And then we have a span that we like this, the software developer, in the H3 I have a software developer also. So what is font? Okay. 1 em is equal to 16 pixel. Okay, very good. So maybe I'll write here only. One em equal 16 pixels. Okay, then I have this software developer part. There I will also give position relative, font of font size. I know, I've seen the questions. All of you are asking about the font weight. Don't worry, I'm answering that. I've seen the font weight question. I've seen that font weight question. Font size. First, I'll give the font size 0.5 em. Okay, and then if I want to font weight 300. Did you now? पिछले वाले में difference show नहीं हो रहा था because the other one was surpassing. Now can you see the difference? It is like the how board. ठीक है? sometimes when I'm not pinpointing, bold or something like that. Okay. So maybe if I'll just make this 600, see, maybe I would make it 800. This is more deeper, or maybe I would make it 8,000. This will be a wrong matrix. So yeah, let's keep it 200 only, or 300. Same like board. Okay. Okay, G. So our top part is done. Our top part is done. The remaining left part, it won't take much time. We will be able to do this. Maybe class would stretch a little bit, 10 minutes also. So थोड़ा बहुत starting में ये हो रहा था. So just take your break, take your dinner break, and then we will do the rest part in the second half of the break. Okay. I am expecting all 25 of you back in the class. I'm expecting all 25 of you back in the class. We'll start the class at 10:05. We'll start the class at 10:05. Hi everyone. Hi. Hello. How many of you are back? Only three people? क्या यार, ऐसे तो मेरे को मोटिवेशन ही नहीं आएगा पढ़ाने का. Only 7 people are back in the class. How many of you are back in the class? Ricky, Karishma, Shraddha, Riya. Oh, hi. Hi. Hello, everyone. So let's start. Let's not waste time and let's just start building. Let's just start building. Hi. Hello, Satish. So yeah, till now, here in our project, we have made the front part. We have made the top part. Okay, cool. And then we have to make the other part. Hi. Let's start. So I would say I will just now go into the contents box. In the content box, I can see the entire content box is divided into two parts. There is see the entire content box is this content box. Okay, this is my entire content box. This is divided into two parts. There is one left side, I can say, one right side. Okay, or maybe one side two, but I would say this is the left side, this is the right side. Okay, this is divided into two parts. Cool. So maybe first I will make two div classes. First I will make two div classes. And the content box, the div, the left side. And then there is one more div. Oh, I forgot to class RIG right side. I div right side. Okay, here I have two div. First, let's come to the left part. In the left part, see here, there are three main parts, or maybe I can say four main parts. There is one contact information, education part, language part, and the interest part, right? There are three main headings. Okay, there are three main headings. The contact information, these are kind of a headings. So the contact information, then I have an education part, then I have a language part, and then I have the interest part. Okay, so I would go and make first three headings. CONTACT, INFORMATION, contact information. Okay, then I have one more heading, then H3. I have education, EDUCATION, education. Then I have H3. Then I have language, LAN. Excuse me. LANGUAGE, language. Then I have H4 and H3 as interest. INTEREST, interest. Yeah, they are in the okay. They are in the left side. They are in the left side. Oh, I forgot. My mistake. They are in the left side. Yeah, they are in the left side. Very good. Okay, fine. So can you see all these things? Can you tell me what basic HTML is made up of all these things? The entire, all the other things, these three things, these three, four things, whatever it is. Can you tell me what basic part or basic HTML structure? I really want reply from 20 people. Why only Ria, Aisha, Satish, and Harshal are like always replying? Yes, now Devanjana also. Only these three, four guys all the time reply. Not box model Harsh, not box model Harshal. Yes, this is made up of list. This is made up of list. देखो यार list की तरह है ना, एक दो तीन तीन list है, एक दो तीन तीन list है, एक दो तीन तीन lists है. So I can say कि this is something of a list types in the entire section. So maybe I would go in this part and make a list here. UL, okay, in the left side. This is the ordered list. And in the list, I can maybe I have two different things in the contact information. There is an icon. Can you see there is an icon? And then I have my contact number. So maybe I would make a span because I'm taking a span, not div, because these are the inline. By default, these are inline. Okay. So I would put this class as icon, ICON. This is the icon class. And then I have a class called text span, 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 class TEXT, text. And here I have my number plus 919717970966. Okay. So let's see here. Contact information, education, language, interest. Don't worry, this will expand. This will expand. Okay. This entire thing will expand. So right now my contact number is there. And okay. One thing that I forgot, that this is a list item. So this should be in the list item. Yeah. This is one of the list item. Yeah. And maybe I would format the document. All good. This is the text area. This is then I have multiple. Can I just see here? I have my email ID. I have my address, Varanasi, UP. So maybe I will just use this list item and put here multiple 3. And then this is my email ID, maybe. VIKTIWARI Tiwari 12@gmail.com. Okay, Sikh Tiwari, not Vic Tiwari. Yeah, someone of you might ask. You are no, nothing. Good. Then I have, this is my location, or maybe I would say DELHI, Delhi, DIA, Delhi, India. I'm from Delhi, India. Okay, this is one of the things. Then I have my education. Okay, पहले ना इसी को थोड़ा सा स्टाइलिंग कर लेते हैं. Just give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second, guys. Okay, fine. Come here. See. Then I can say Delhi, India is my address. So let's do a little bit of styling to this. Okay. Content box and all those things, and then we'll go ahead. The first thing is the container, and then nothing as such, Vamshi, nothing as such. I'll just repeat that also. Okay, I'll repeat that for you. I'll repeat that also. In the container, I have the container part. Container. In that I have a content box. CONT. Maybe key. I would just copy this so that I don't any mistake. In this, I would again put the position as a relative. The first thing first. Maybe I would set its min height. Height I would like to increase. Maybe the minimum would be 500 pixels. 500 pixels. Yeah, this could be the minimum. Itna to hona chahiye. Maybe I can keep 800 pixels. Maybe not 8900. This is way too big. 800 pixels. Yeah, we can keep that. This looking good as of now. Display grid. Not direction. DIS. Display grid. Yeah. And then grid template column. Grid column. 1FR, 2FR. 1FR. ठीक है. देखो, ध्यान से देखो. Right now, what मैं content मैं मतलब ये basically what I am applying this CSS to. I'm applying this CSS to this content box. Okay, so maybe now this would make sense now. I'm applying this. So in this content box, there is basically two div. This a left class and right class. I'm putting them into the relative grid part, and one like they will be in the 1:2 ratio, because see here it requires less and it requires more part of that. Okay, okay, Ji. Good. Let's go and see if I can add something more. Uh, I think in our website it require little padding also. Uh, padding and padding would be 0 and then maybe 40 pixels and then maybe 40 pixels. Yeah, Satish. See, now I'm doing that only. Maybe you, we are not on the same page. You and me, I could say that for that. See, let's say this is the container box. Here is the left side and the right side. In the container box, I have two things. So right now I'm applying that all the CSS to this content box only. Okay, so I put the position to be relative so that like it will just adjust itself with the parents element. Then I put a minimum height of maybe 800 or I can say maybe 500 also I can keep for now. Okay. The display is in the grid. So all the information in this content box will be in the grid section. Display column grid, a template grid, like the ratio that will take. So I want 1:2. See, I want 1:2. Okay. And then I would say padding. I'm giving a little bit padding, 40 pixels and 40 pixels. That padding is for the entire box. Then I would go and see, see the entire HTML. What do I have in the body part? Yeah. In the content box. Okay. In the content box, I have I have a left side. I have a div class that is the left side, and the div class that will be the right side. So if I just see all these are the headings. These are the headings, right? Can you see these are the similar one, the similar one? So I think I can, if I apply something like all the headings, if I apply a CSS, that will be common to all the headings. So not going into the left side, I'll apply anything that is the heading in the div part, because I can see all these are similar in the left side also, in the right side also. So I can write a common CSS to both of them. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense to us. I hope that makes sense to you also. You just let me know yes or no. Content box and then H3. All the headings that is in the content box of the container. Okay, that is in the content box of the container. Cool. Maybe I would give them a border. See, here there is, देखो यहाँ पे ना, there is something like this. So I can create that line. I can create that line using a border property. I'll come in my part, border, and the left side only, and maybe 4 pixel solid pink. Can you see here? Can you see a very small border here right now? No, line 80. Okay. Maybe I would do this. Can you see now? अच्छा, एक और अच्छा क्वेश्चन किसी ने पूछा था. There no dot required after the comment box? See. Satish, very good question. Doubt in the syntax part. Yes. Satish, I'm addressing your question. See, Satish has asked really good question. Ki bhaiya, here you are using dot. Here you are using dot. Why not dot here? I hope this is what your question, Satish. This is what your question is. Yes. See, H3 is a tag. H3 is a tag, and I'm using dot for class key that will identify that this CSS file will identify that I'm looking for a class. I'm looking for something which has a class called content box. Now I'm looking for something that is a tag. When there is nothing, HT is a by default tag, like the predefined tag of the HTML part, HTML body. Okay, so that we won't need it further. Did you understood, Satish? Okay जी, okay, बहुत बढ़िया. Let's go further. 40 pixel sound, this went, and then I can just add a little bit of padding left, 10 pixels. So yeah, now you can see there is a difference. Okay, and don't worry, this ये मैंने size छोटा करके रखा है. Here it is. So this information will be displayed like this only, since I am shrinking the size of the content, like the website. That's why it is done like that. Okay, padding 40 pixel, then line height, I would use some line height. Line height would be 1 em, and line height would be 1 em, and then F20 font weight would be around maybe 600 pixels, not 600 pixels, 600. Okay, yeah. So all these now appear little dark. Yeah, and then color, maybe I would like to give little different color. Well, color blue. This blue is becoming quite dark. Maybe I would give this 333. Okay, then I have letter spacing 0.1 em. Yeah, margin bottom 20 pixels, and then margin top I would keep a 15 pixels. So yeah, now all the things are separated. Okay, this looks better. Okay, now the further thing that I need to how to say this, now I need to use this, like apply, would be this list part. Now I need to style this. Okay, don't worry, like once we will do this, the other things will become the copy paste only. So don't worry कि हम नहीं complete कर पाएंगे. We'll be able to complete this entire thing. Don't worry, आज हम करके ही जाएंगे. So now I would just go and further in this particular thing. Left side, I have a list. I have designed this heading part. Now after that, I have list. So I'll style box in the content box, and like this container content box, I would, and there is all the lists. Yeah, okay, all good. And again, key position, I would put it relative. Voice break is voice break for everyone, or is it for Satish only? Is the voice break, did everyone experience a voice break? Okay. What was the last thing that you heard? Okay, I'll repeat. I'm saying, see, now I have designed the H3 part. Now I'll go and design this UL part. Okay, the list part I'll design. Okay. Okay, good. पहले दिन से ही different section बना क्या हम पहले ही सराज सेन क्या हम पहले ही different यार अंदर सारे डिटेल्स नहीं डाल सकते हैं. सराज देखो, मे बी ना कि once you know the outlet, that is at experience level you can do. Once you are like, you can just आप एक ना वेबसाइट को देख करके you can define surgeon. Okay. Sorry for taking your name wrong, but yeah, coming to your question, once you are experienced, like once you know, right at the beginning stage, that would not be a good idea. Right at the beginning stage, okay? It's like once you know you are pro in driving, you can just take your car or bike from any gear to any gear. Okay, but that's not something. That's not you should do something when you are like learning to drive. Okay, but yeah, if like it's a very personalized question. Ki, if you feel that much confident, if you are that much confident, कि मैं कर लूंगा, ठीक है? Like if I would see this website, I can maybe let me take this. If I see this website now, I can see okay, this is a top section, then this is a big part, then I have to divide into this sections, then this, then this, then this, then there is one this part, then there is this part. In this, I have three different sections. All these entire things are aligned in the display grid property. Using all these properties are like there's like some I can divide this into the two different sections and all. So abhi dekho, this whatever I said na right now, this might have seen something like a Chinese movie to without subtitle to someone. अभी जो मैंने इतने मस्त 2 सेकंड के अंदर whatever I said ki this div and that div, this might have looked seemed like a Chinese movie without subtitle to some of people, to some people, like to those people who are new. It is not their fault. It is just they don't have experience, or they're not familiar. It's just that. Okay. Yeah, like Karishma is saying, for her it was looking like a Chinese movie without a subtitle. So yeah, once you are at that stage, we can do. Cool. Now we have the content section. Maybe I would give little add little bit this. Yeah, the UL section. Okay, the list it will be relative, and then a margin. I would say margin of 10 pixels. Okay, yeah, good. And then a 0. Okay. Now in the list item, like the unordered list, I have another list item also. Inside the UL, there is list item. So I would first assign those, style those list item. Okay. List style. First of all, I don't want these dots. Okay, I don't want these dots. So I'll first remove that. LIST list style, NONE none. Okay, so these things have been removed. Now see, these are very close to each other. So first I will add some margin and then maybe some padding also. MARGIN margin 25 pixels and 0 maybe. Yeah, now we have some space around it. Okay, good. And then we have line height 1 EM, maybe 1 EM. Good. And then color, I would like to give little color to them. COLO color. Again, this 333. Good to go. And then cursor. I would give like when here it is coming, I would like to give a cursor of pointer. Kidhar gaya? See, now what will happen? Ki when I'm taking this thing to this, it is pointing. Okay? There are many more cursor types that I haven't taught like to you guys. You can just like take you can just experiment on this. There are 10 maybe cursor here, grabbing move. Yeah, yeah. So you can see now the whenever these are like the multiple types of cursor that you can just try out, or you can just play around with this pointer. Okay, and there is one more like this good progress. Progress. Yeah. So in case you'll just come here, you must have seen these things on your internet. Now you can see how these has been used, how these things have been used. Pointer pointer. Okay, yeah. So now this is the cursor that is pointing, and then I would put display as flex. Flex flex. Okay, good to go. Good to go here from here. Then in the list item, I have some things called icons. Okay. Now see, there is one of the way, like when you learn React and all more, or Bootstrap, then you will learn these things much more in much more detail, like using some functionalities. Right now, I'm doing something. Icon icon. Icon uses CSS. Icon dot. यार यहाँ पे ना बस कुछ अच्छे आइकॉन्स हैं, हम इनको डायरेक्टली यूज कर सकते हैं विदाउट टेकिंग much more. Just I need to apply this in my HTML file. Okay. And अगर ये आपको भी यहाँ पर डाउट हो रहा होगा, कंफ्यूजन हो रहा होगा क्या होगा, तो सी दिस इज अ ओपन सोर्स प्रोजेक्ट. They have a very good uses, like I can just go on icons and now I can just use the direct code for these icons. Okay. So maybe if the first thing that what I want to call, okay, the call that my number, okay, I'll just go and paste this code. Now you will maybe realize what library or what CSS, Bootstrap and all those things is. That they help us writing less code. They just help us writing less code. And I'll just go and put here. Okay. I'll just put this here. Then you can see. Can you see this now? Can you see this has become a icon? Instead of this, this has become an icon. So there is no rocket science. There is no rocket science in this. Just go here and maybe the next thing that I want to email, email is this, and then the email is this. I can use png2 for icons. Yeah, बहुत सारे तरीके हैं, मतलब कि I liked this one, so I'm using this, nothing else than that. ठीक है. And then I have one for location. This is how you use location. Okay. Yeah, all good. So can you see now? Now देखो यार, इसके बीच में थोड़े से गैप वैप नहीं है, तो इसको भी फिल करना होगा. So I like have to put these things, like keep these things little good in a good way. So maybe I will come here and put in these LIs. And in the LIs, see, I have now two things. I have this icon. Okay. Icon. I own icon. I own icon. Okay. And this, I have this I own icon. Now I'll just see tell them font family to be not font family, font size, maybe font size to be 1.2 em. Okay. And then margin right to be 10 pixels. And then color LOLO color RGB 0.0, not this one, maybe ये अच्छा नहीं है. 22, 168 and 216. Yeah, there's the blue colors. Okay, and then I would go. What do I have next? In that, I have the text areas. Okay, in that text areas, I have. Do I need to format it more further? No. As ul dot education. That have education. Now I'll go to my HTML. Now I'll go to my HTML. Mm, This education part. Let's see how I will. There I'll add like my year, college, BTech, and all those things. So one section that I'll make will be for education. Okay. So I would maybe go here and make the education in this. I would make a list of and maybe put this a class education education. Okay. And then in the education, I'll be having some lists. Okay. I'll be having some list of the colleges that I've attended. So maybe I would consider this list item. In the list item, I have, what do I have? I have a year of college. Okay. I have my course degree and I have the name of my college. Okay. I have three things. So the first thing first, I will put H5 maybe heading and put my year of college. Okay. So maybe I have attended around maybe 2019, say 2023. Okay. That is the year. And then H4 would be that's not like the BTech. In information technology. Okay. And then I would put like the university name H6. University name would be my AKTU. ठीक है. So I have three. So maybe I would put this 2017 to 19, my higher secondary, SECONDARY, higher secondary. And then that was from Guru Nanak Public School, Delhi. In case if you are anyone from Punjabi Bagh, Delhi, you must be knowing this school. Guru N.A. Nanak, PUBL is a public, SCH school, Delhi, BLHI, Delhi. Okay. Yeah, here it is. And then do I need to add anything else? No. I'll just go and add here 2015 to 2017 senior secondary. Senior secondary. Yes, Priyansu, that's true. That's true. I won't lie. And then senior secondary, that was from Godwin Modern School, God, WI in Godwin, DER and Modern, SCH, I hope that won't make any difference, Priyanshu. Cool. So yeah, I do have these things. Let's do the styling little bit to this. All the UL part, UL dot edu TION education के अंदर जो लिस्ट है, I'm glad that you are not judging on basis of that. Cool. So see, देखो यहाँ ध्यान से देखो. What do I have used? I have taken in the container section, and the container section there is a content box. In that there is a UL. In that UL, now see, अब एक बहुत मस्त difference है, ठीक है? These space separated is something different, and or these is this is something different. This UL dot education means all those unordered list who have a class education. देखो ध्यान से देखना, ध्यान से सोचना, ठीक है? This is maybe I would not for now I'll just put this a full screen. This is two different things. A UL that has a class education, a division that has a parent class content box. So this two different. This two is the difference. This is the comment box that has a parent class as container, and this is a UL that has the class name itself as education. Okay. Yes. Just a quick question: is that particular part clear to everyone? Is that particular part clear to everyone? Okay, ji. Okay. Very good. Very good. Yeah, now I would go and put some first let me style this part. Let me style this part in the content flex direction. Flex direction COLUM column. The flex will be in the column direction. देखो ध्यान से. Yeah. Now see the COL column. Okay. Now the flex, all these things are in the column wise. Okay. All these things are attached in the column wise. Now I have given the flex direction. Okay. Then I would just give a margin, maybe margin of 25 pixels. 0. Okay. Here good. All good to go. And alive. Then I have some heading 5. Like these are the heading 5 are only in these particular things. Heading 5 H5 मैंने ऊपर use नहीं किया था ना. H5 in the main box. I know this was H3. So yeah, I can maybe just take H5 directly. H5 in the heading part, I would just give them a color. COLOR color, and then I would give it aqua. Aqua थोड़ा ज़्यादा हो जा रहा है. I would maybe give RGB value. Yeah, this is good. And then here in this, I do have H4 also, like these parts, BTEC and H6 also. So I would give a little bit of styling to that also. H4 color 666. H4 को color 333 देते हैं. Yeah, good. Font weight FONT font weight equal 500. Good. and then margin. Margin would be around 5 pixels. See the less, please repeat. Please repeat 108 line once. Okay, Ricky, 108, 108, 108. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, Ricky, कोई issue नहीं, कोई issue नहीं. I'll do that. देखो, this means, देखो, देखो, देखो. Okay, cool. देखो, this is a container. This is a space separated. Okay, the space separated, then the content box. This means there is a div, there is a box whose parent box is having class. This parent box have class of CNT container. Okay, this parent box have class of comment box CB. I would say current box. Okay, now you can relate this. Maybe let me delete. Let me erase this part. Okay, draw. Yeah. Now this means a comment box whose parent class is whose parent have a class of container. Okay, when it is a space separated. Now here come this part. This might be a confusion. I'm sure about it. Okay, is that the case? Ricky? That's the way the confusion is. Okay, good. I'm really happy that you asked. Instead of just leaving that question up to you. Now see, there is a list, an unordered list. I have created an unordered list. Okay, unordered list. It itself is unordered list ka hi class name. Is this have a class name of education? So when you are saying a list, I'm thinking to target a particular section of education. अब देखो इसका यूज कहां पर है, इसको मे बी कि अभी आप समझ रहे हो, सोच रहे होगे, यू माइट बी हैविंग अ क्वेश्चन, then why can't I use the only dot education? Why can't I use only dot education? This still will because the education has a unique class. Okay, yes, that you make sense, you are absolutely right. But see, I might be using education class multiple times. I might be using an education class in a heading section also, in a list section also, or maybe in an ordered list also, and in an unordered list also. This means target only education class, target only that education class that is inside a UL class. Sorry, that is inside. मतलब कि देखो हिंदी में बोलता हूं, ठीक है, वही एलिमेंट को टारगेट करना चाहिए जिस यूएल क्लास के जिस यूएल का क्लास एजुकेशन हो. Only that UL whose class name is education. Okay, does that make sense? Only that education dot that UL, that unordered list, target only that list who have a class name as education. Okay, that is what the difference is. Ricky, did you understood? Okay. Very good, Ricky. ठीक है जी. ये हो गया हमारा H4 का कहानी खत्म करते हैं यहीं पर. मार्जिन देते हैं थोड़ा इसको 5 पिक्सल एंड देन 0. ओके, एंड देन आई हैव कुछ और भी है क्या इधर, H6 भी है. ठीक है, तो देखो थोड़ा थोड़ा अलग है, सारे थोड़े थोड़े अलग है. ठीक है, these are like little, I would add a font weight little less to this. Okay, so that it looks different. H6. Okay, H6 I have COLOR color. COLOR color as 666 maybe. Okay, and then font weight. Font weight would be 300, and then font size. Font size will be 1 EM. Okay. Language.li. लैंग्वेज के अंदर भी मेरे को लिस्ट है या नाउ ऑल माय दिस education part is now clear, right? We will modify it later. Yeah. So देखो एजुकेशन पार्ट हमारा क्लियर हो गया. अब आता है मस्ट. अब these language and interest will take very less time. Don't worry, these will take very less time. In the next 5 minutes we will be able to do this. In the language section, कहाँ गया language? ये रहा. I would be having a list of languages, so maybe I will add some list and class language. Okay, and then here I have a list items. First, that will have some class, not class, like a span. Span. Okay, in the class span, first I will give text. So देखो, in the language section now, I have to make two things. I have to write the language also. Now I want to, this is a very interesting part. You'll be able to make this thing with using pure HTML and CSS. With using pure HTML and CSS. So see how, abhi ye bhi maja aayega seekhne mein, how we will be doing this. Okay. So I have to make two different things. So theek hai. So I'll first write a text. Then there is a text area. Okay. In this, maybe I know Hindi, ENGLIS, English. And what do I have next? I have another area that is showing percentage. Okay. I have another area that is percentage. Cool. So I have another span that has that is having class as percentage and TAG percentage. Okay. And that class I would give a div. ठीक है, this is a div. एक box ही तो है, उसके अंदर कुछ नहीं है. In this is a div. IV. अरे यार क्यों मजे ले रहा है? Div. Okay. And this div, I hope you all have energy to serve, complete this project. You all will not leave this in the middle. And this div, I have something. मैं इसमें क्या लगा सकता हूँ? Only one student is interested. Only Ricky is interested in completing this project. Div part में मैं क्या लगा सकता हूँ? और style I would give with 90%. With 90%. Cool. And the similar way, अभी के लिए ना, not like list, this list items. 3 लैंग्वेज ही काफी है. इससे कंप्लीट करके ही जाएंगे पूरा सीख के. Okay. What has happened to all the other students? Okay, let's come to our project page, our own project page. Now I have English, so maybe I would add this as I know Bengali, BENGALI. I know Nepali, and EPALI Nepali. Do I know? I know other 4 languages also, but he can leave it. Yeah. Cool. And now I have to add these lines. The most interesting thing would be to using the style sheet. Okay. The using style sheet. Come here. The language.li, just FLE, flex direction, CO column. Okay. Then the dot language li, and I have a span. I have a span na language के अंदर. This language, in that I have a li, in that I have one span. Okay. For that first, I have two spans. So first I'll this style that span area, that will be color color hashtag 333, and then maybe key font size font size to 16 pixels, and then I would have some font weight. Font weight would be around 500. Tell what is span used for many. Span is inline element. Priyanshu, देखो span is inline element. Suppose if you use div, देखो if you use div na, that will make two different row. If you just two different box. If you use span, it will put like this. So span takes the idea. Acha, maybe I'll be able to make you understand via this. Suppose this is a span. This is a span na, so this is ending here. It will end till here only. But if in case it would have been a if div, ठीक है? Sorry, अभी ये div है तो इसके नीचे आ रहा है ये. अभी ये div है. This is right now div. So this is coming downward. In case it would have been a span, so this entire high school would come like this. Okay. That is like the inline and block difference only. That is the only difference. Okay. Cool. Then I have nothing. Then I have like a language percentage. After that, I have a span class called language percent. देखो इसके अंदर ना, I'll first tell you how we are going to do. How we are going to do this. How we are actually going to make that make that percentage bar. How we are going to make that percentage bar. देखो, it is very easy. Suppose I make this. I make this like, okay. I make a box like this. I make a box like this. And after that, I make another box. I make another box above this and fill it to only half of the part. Will my purpose will not be achieved like this? Can't you think now? Think it like this. This has the downside has on a one box. Okay, that is fully colored with the gray part, and this is partially colored. This is partially colored to the left part only. Okay. अभी देखो, अभी इसको करके देखते हैं कि कैसे हो रहा है. Just let's see via doing. Let's see via doing. Bengali. This is the width 90%. Okay, the width 90%. When it is said, this 90% will be as per its parent class. Okay, this is relative. I really excited to see this magic. Okay, Priyanshu. Okay, अभी 2 मिनट में दिख जाएगा. 2 मिनट में दिख जाएगा, Priyanshu. Don't worry. तो देखो Priyanshu, मतलब सभी को ही देखो कि what is happening. I'm taking a span class, like I'm taking one box. Inside that, I'm taking another box. Okay. So this 90%, no, this 90% is according to its parent class. ये इसके अपने parent class के according है. Okay. Yes, Aisa, I'm showing that. Just give me 2 minutes, not 3 minutes. 3 मिनट के अंदर दिख जाएगा आपको. ठीक है. So this is a span. Okay, this is. Now I have a language percentage. Dot language dot percentage and t dot percent. Maybe I have done some mistake here. Percentage. Here I have taken percentage. देखो ये छोटी-छोटी गलतियां होती हैं. Okay. Position relative. ठीक है. It will be relative to its width. Maybe 100%. Okay. And then background. I would give this E3. Not this one. E3. Yeah, this one. Okay. HEIG height 6 pixels. Margin top. Can you see this? Can you see this? Margin top equal 15 pixels. Margin bottom equal 10 pixels. ठीक है जी. And then display block. Display block and overflow hidden. Overflow hidden. Overflow को hide कर देते हैं. ठीक है जी. बस देवियों और सज्जनों, अपनी कुर्सी की पेटी बांध लें. थोड़ी देर में आपके सामने एक छोटा सा जादू होगा. Now, what do I have next? I have a list. Inside that a percentage. Inside that I have a div. Okay. A list that has a percentage. Inside that I have a div. Okay. Or maybe I could say a language class, a class language. Inside that I have class percentage. Inside that I have a div. Okay. So I will go here. I will put this, take this entirely. I'll take this entirely and then मेरे को और क्या ऐड करना था, div. Okay, cool. Position absolute this time, not relative. इसका पोजीशन जो अभी मैं करंट div बताऊंगा, अभी बस 2 सेकंड रुक जाओ, 2 मिनट. ABS absolute. Okay, top 0 and left 0. ठीक है, इसके पेरेंट के अकॉर्डिंग देखो. दिस इज व्हाट मींस दिस विल बी द पोजीशन विथ इट्स पेरेंट. ठीक है, इसका पेरेंट क्या है जो नए वाले बॉक्स का, दिस बॉक्स. लेट मी शो दिस इज द बॉक्स. ओके, दिस इज द बॉक्स. inside that I'll make an inside upper box like this. ठीक है, so let's see how I'm going to do this, like how we are going to do this. Just nothing. अच्छा, एक और चीज, height 100% so that it doesn't overflow. Okay, and just nothing much, just give a background to जो भी मर्जी आए दे दो. कौन सा देते हैं? 3590. Can you see now? अभी कुछ नहीं, बस यहां पे जाके ना ये width, this width, the other width. If in case I want to make this 60%, I would just keep this 60%. Just tell me now, is it now like keeping this sitting this 3 hours? अभी मजा आया जाकर के? अब आपको समझ में आया होगा कि हाउ दिस एक्चुअली दिस परसेंटेज, हाउ दिस परसेंटेज. लेट्स सपोज ना, आई नो नेपाली मेरे को थोड़ा सा आता है, मे बी 40% आता है. आई फॉरगॉट. I was living once, so once again style.css. दिखा रहा हूं करिश्मा, दिखा रहा हूं. See here, I have not done anything. I've just went on and made this position. बस छोटा सा कोड था. Okay, does that make sense? ठीक है जी। इन जस्ट नेक्स्ट 10 मिनट अपन पूरा प्रोजेक्ट कंप्लीट कर लेंगे, बिकॉज देखो we have just some random text to add here. We have just some random text. There is just this interest part, and this is just a copy paste because we have already designed the styling and all those things. So in case you are worried ki it will take too long, don't worry, it won't take too long. In just next 10 to 15 minutes, we will do that. We will complete this. To all those people, all those 17 people who are here, you all have done already a lot. You have all put a lot of effort. So uh, basically, I'm from UP. That Varanasi, there in a Bhojpuri language, there is a phrase, kakadi kha ke pehoti tit nahi karna chahiye. Means, like once you have done all those parts, like if you have swimmed across the river, you should not give up at the bank. Okay. If you have swim across the river, you should not give up at the bank. So like you have all have swim across the river. Now it's you are just at the bank. Don't give up here. Okay. Mm, interest in long drive. So let's make our interest. In the interest section, I have another इंटरेस्ट में मेरे को कैसे बनाना, लॉन्ग ड्राइव, फुटबॉल, गार्डनिंग बनाना है, तो आई विल हैव टू मेक सम यूएल. I'll give this a class of interest interest. Okay. And then li span class icons icon. Basically I'll make a different for this icon, and then I have some text. Okay. And then I have some text after this. Long drive, and I can just put the icon, like I'll collect this from here. Drive, drive. I'll put that icon here. Yeah. Can I see any changes in my website? Yeah, I have here. Long drive. Maybe इसको थोड़ा सा छिड़ा कर देते हैं. Then now I'll just put these, Control C, and then Control V and Control V. Okay. एक ना थोड़ा सा टाइम बचाने के लिए, just to save the time, I'm not formatting these all those things. ठीक है. Let's just keep the icon same, and I'll just put the name difference. Okay. I hope that would be okay with all of you. GARDENING, gardening, and then I would just say CYCLING, cycling. Okay. Yeah. Because some people are giving up at the bank. Please don't. Okay. I have cycling, ठीक है जी, and then maybe I have here, I think I've put 4. So I would say one more, football. FOOTBALL, football. Okay. And let's then just style this part. Let's just style this part. Container percentage div. Now I want to ये सर आइकन कैसे ऐड करेंगे, और बता दीजिए ना प्लीज. बता देता हूँ रौनक, बता देता हूँ 2 मिनट रुक जाओ, बता देता हूँ. कंटेनर के अंदर कंटेनर वाला कहाँ गया? कंटेनर के अंदर कंटेंट बॉक्स, ओके, एंड देन आई हैव यूएल जिसका इंटरेस्ट हो, INTEREST, इंटरेस्ट, इसके अंदर उसको स्टाइल करते हैं, ठीक है। इट्स अ सिंपल पोजीशन रिलेटिव डिस्प्ले ग्रिड एंड डिस्प्ले grid template columns, okay, and that would be one FR and one FR, because that is equally I want to distribute them. देखो ये equally distributed है, one FR and one FR. अरे मैं कहाँ पे ये कर रहा हूँ, one FR and one FR. ओके जी, तो बहुत बढ़िया। यल डॉट इंटरेस्ट एंड देन आई हैव इंटरेस्ट, इसके अंदर जो लिस्ट हैं उनके लिए, ठीक है। राइट नाउ दिस इज हियर, ओके। display would become flex, then align items, ALLIN align items, that will become go to center. This will leave, इसको इधर से हटाते हैं, and padding I would like to give little padding, 10 pixels, may are margin 20 pixels, ओके। थोड़ा बहुत अब स्ट्रेट हो गया, तो लेफ्ट बॉक्स मेरा यहाँ पे होता है कंप्लीट, ओके। एंड जस्ट एक और चीज है इसके अंदर, उसको भी दे देता हूँ, पोजीशन रिलेटिव v dot icons, CONPO, position relative, okay, good, very good, very good, very good. We have done, our left box is done now, our left part is done, left part of the resume is done. ये मेरा फेस आधा क्यों कट गया? मैंने कहीं ना कहीं पे कुछ छेड़खानी करी होगी। अच्छा जरा इसका देखो माइनस, ओह that was because of the screen size. No worries, no worries, no worries. तो कंट्रोल प्लस शिफ्ट प्लस Z, ठीक है। Then I have, what do I have next? What do I have next? I have now right side. I have to make the right side. Right side में देखते हैं क्या है हमारे मेन वेबसाइट के प्रोजेक्ट पे। I have some sections. I have a profile section. I have an experience section. I have a professional skills section. Okay. I have like 3 headings. तो should I close? अब आप ऊपर के सारे क्लोज करते हैं, ठीक है। टॉप सेक्शन को we have done the top section. In the content box we have done the left section, ठीक है। So in the container we are done with the top section, we are done with the content box, we are done with the left side. Now we will go and work on the right side. Okay ji, good, very good. And here I have 3 headings. H3, I think I have taken the in left side, I have H3, okay. H3 I have profile, 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 okay. And then I have Okay. Maybe you can see this is one of the other part, like this is like quite different. This is about section. So maybe I can just make a div, another div for about section, CLA class ABOUT about. Okay. Then this is profile. Here I have some random page like paragraph. So I will add lorem 34 format document. Yeah. So yeah, I have some random paragraph. Okay. Then I have in the class about section only, I have some experience. This is all about like this entire div is all about my about section. So yeah. Then maybe a div. This is for the class about, and here what do I have? Experience. H3. H3 as a H3 I have experience. EXPERIENCE experience. I do have here experiences. Cool. Experience section is added. Now good. Then in the experience section, I have 2-3 things. Okay. I have a company year. Okay. Then I have the company name. Then I have a job description. Then I have the job description, like my role description, and then I have a paragraph or something like that. Okay. Cool. Let's come and make this. Maybe I'll make a box. This is entire in a box. This is entire in a box. So div class box. Okay. In a box, I have a div called class that will be year experience, year and experience. Dekho, year and experience. YEAR year and EXP or year and not experience, year and company. COMPANY company. Okay. In that, I will put that in H3 H5 tag, the year of the company. मे बी मैं अपना करंट जॉब बताता हूँ. जून से मैं एक्टिव जॉब में काम कर रहा हूँ. जून 2020 से present, PRESENT present, and then I have the company name H5 ACCIO jobs. Pep coding Noida, not right now. Pep coding will also come, don't worry. And then do I have something else? Yeah, I have my job description and all. So in the box, this is the year and company. Then I would make a div. There I would present text. Class TEXT text. Okay. And here I have a H5. That would be my basically this instructor I and all. I and copy कर लूंगा यहाँ से. Time save होगा थोड़ा सा. Instructor web development, and then I have a maybe paragraph. I would say lorem 34 format document. फंस रहा है. Oh, okay, Ricky. I'll see right now. I'll see what I can do for that. Yeah. So you can see now here it is. So if I'll just write this, like style this, other things will be styled accordingly only. So let's just style right this one. Okay. The first thing, content and all. The first thing that I will do, I have a paragraph. I have a paragraph that is will be font, style 300. Okay. Then stuck again. Okay. Let's see. Paragraph हो गया हमारा. Now I have my experience section and all. So maybe I would give a little bit RIGHTSIDE, right side, padding 40 pixels. Maybe right side मैंने सही से select नहीं किया होगा. I will just go here and add. Can you see the difference? Did you see the difference? Did you all see the difference? I'll make you see once again. Right now see and then see. Okay. So it is just giving a proper good visual. Okay. Good. There's a padding 40 pixels and then I do have nahi. ठीक है. Then the next that I have in the part is the about section. Okay. The about section I will do. In the about section, I have this is the about section another. This is the about section and the box. About and the box. Okay. This dot about BOUT about dot box. Okay. Display flex. Yeah. Now it is good. Then in display flex, we have flex direction should be row wise this time. Okay. Then I have some margin, margin, 20 pixels and 0. Good. Yeah. And then I'll go and see the about box. And then the year and company. Again, minimum width. अच्छा ये minimum height set हो गया. WIDTH minimum width would be 150 pixels. Okay. And margin border GIN border, not border, margin bottom would be 150 pixels. 10 pixels. Yeah, all good. And then I have H5 inside that also. ये क्लासेस इतनी कम हो गई. Leave it. H5. And there I have a H5 that I'll give color. Color I would like to give 333 and font weight 600. font weight 600. Okay, good, very good. And then what else do I have? What else do I have? It's good. Now it's looking good. Now it's looking good. Very good, very good. So अब कुछ नहीं करना है. सिंपली पकड़ो इसको एक्सपीरियंस में क्लास बॉक्स को पकड़ो एंड एक्सपीरियंस सेक्शन के अंदर इस बॉक्स को पकड़ो एंड just copy and just paste. Maybe you would like to put some another experience. So at the same time, I am working at Project VRAF. Project VRAF, VRAFT. Project VRAF. Okay, and at Project VRAF, I'm working from April. APRIL, April नहीं. APRIL, April 2020 से present तक. इससे पहले I was working at from around last year March 2021 to AR से March 2022 I worked at pep coding. Pep coding edu CATION education private limited. Okay, yeah, as an instructor. ठीक है यार, अब ये रोल वोल चेंज नहीं कर रहा हूं, मतलब टेक्स्ट चेंज करने से तो कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. ठीक है, हमारा वेबसाइट ऑलमोस्ट बन गया. दिस इज अगेन द प्रोफेशनल स्किल्स, अ लास्ट सेक्शन. जस्ट बी बेयर 5 मिनट्स. 5 मिनट में अगला लास्ट सेक्शन बना देंगे. ओके, किस किस के अंदर है अभी भी 5 मिनट और एनर्जी? ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है जी, बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया. टिल द लास्ट. वेरी वेरी गुड, वेरी रिकी, सजय, रौनक, आयशा, प्रियांशु, श्रद्धा. वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड. डोंट वरी गाइस, ये आज ये जो रातें आप लोग जाग रहे हो, ये किसी दिन आपको बहुत चैन की नींद सुलाएंगी. तो डोंट वरी. जस्ट रिमाइंड मी. सर आपने कुछ डिस्कस करने वाला था लास्ट में यार, मैं भूल गया अब क्या डिस्कस करना था. अच्छा, अभी रिमाइंड कराना मुझे, आप लोगों को कुछ दिखाना है. ठीक है, आई विल शो यू एट द लास्ट. आई विल शो यू एट द लास्ट ऑफ द क्लास. बहुत मस्त चीज. हाउ हार्ड वर्क पेज ऑफ, बिकॉज यू गाइस आर रियली वेरी हार्ड वर्किंग. आई वुड लाइक टू शो दैट टू यू ऑल. डिव हो गया. पहले मैं इस प्रोजेक्ट वाले को पार्ट में, एक्सपीरियंस सेक्शन को, एक्सपीरियंस वेयर डिड आई स्टार्टेड एक्सपीरियंस राइटिंग राइट साइड div class about profile, then it was about class box. Okay, then this class box. Okay, about experience, and then I can go for H3 profile. लेट मी सी, सही जगह पे बना है ना? हाँ, सही जगह पे बन गया प्रोफाइल. एंड देन आई कैन जस्ट गो हियर एंड एक बॉक्स बनाते हैं, उसको कॉपी ही कर लेना होगा. देन जस्ट क्लास डॉट box box. Okay, and in that box I would write some my experience HTML. H4 मेरे को सबसे पहले से आता है जो मेरा एरिया ऑफ एक्सपर्टीज है H4 एंड देन स्पैन क्लास अगेन मुझे वो उस तरह से बनाना होगा परसेंटेज वाला कितना परसेंट आ जाए तो स्पैन के अंदर आई वुड मेक अ क्लास परसेंटेज CENTAGE in that I would make a div dot a div and then I'll give a style width width 95%. Okay. Cool. Yeah, all good, all good. This is all what I need. अब तो मुझे बस इसको ये करना है. I think I just need to use some div class box. I need to create more boxes. DSA नहीं, सारे चीज DSA ही नहीं होंगी. Then I have HTML. Then I know CSS also. I know JavaScript also. JavaScript, JavaScript. Okay. And this will be the end of the project. मतलब HTML part is end here. और मे बी कि मैं एक और सेक्शन लिख सकता हूँ, मुझे रिएक्ट भी आता है, तो आई वुड बी जस्ट हैप्पी टू राइट रिएक्ट. ओके, नाउ जस्ट ऑल इज लेफ्ट इन दिस स्टाइलिंग पार्ट. स्टाइलिंग भी एक चीज, एक मिनट, एक लास्ट स्टाइलिंग बचा हुआ है. ओनली वी आर लेफ्ट विद द लास्ट पार्ट ऑफ द स्टाइलिंग. ओके, year, company and all I have done. And then dot about dot box, इसके अंदर मैंने about के अंदर box लिया है. This here कहाँ गया profile. This is about this is under this about section. ठीक है, this about I have a box. Okay, these are the profile, these have the class box. So the box, and in that I have some text. In that I have some text. I have some text in the box. I have some text. I do not have some text. Sir, lagging. रिकी यार मैं कुछ कर नहीं पा रहा हूँ उसके लिए, बट ओके, आई एम ट्राइंग. टेक्स्ट एट HP टेक्स्ट, इसमें मैं टेक्स्ट है कहाँ पे? जस्ट लेट मी सी दिस, आई एम मे बी मिसिंग आउट समथिंग. The year experience plus text. Okay. This is again not profile, this is skills. SKILLS skills. Okay. Professional skills. I would say professional, professional skills, and I have a class box, span percentage. Yeah. Do I have created a box like us about age experiences? I'll have to put all this in a whole different a div class about let's say skills. Okay. Yeah. Now it look good. Now it look good. All the class that have about and skills. This particular section is about skills. There I have professional skills. Okay. About dot box dot SKILLS skills. Skills है या skill लिखा है मैंने? Skills लिखा है. Skills then about dot skill dot box. The first thing would be again position relative, then width width width, that would be 100%, and then I do have display grid, and then I have grid template grid template columns 150 pixels 1 fr. Okay, and then justify content center, and then align items center, aling items, not baseline, cn center. Okay, then we have just very few lines of css left. About this box, and then we have this percentage. Here I'll just go position relative width width 100%, and then HEIJ height would be 10 pixel maybe, and then background. Okay, background would be hashtag E3 E3. Yeah, this is all. Now I'm leaving this the last part to filling up the color to you all. Okay, I'm leaving this the last part, the color, to you all as a homework, a part of homework. कुछ तो खुद से करो. Okay, all the entire web page is made. To all of you also, and to all those who are watching videos, maybe you all can just go and make your own project, make your own resume project, and you can share it on your Twitter. That will be helpful. You can tag me if you want. Okay, just make. Yeah, sure, I'll do it right away. क्लास खत्म होने के बाद ही. अच्छा देखो, रुक जाओ 2 मिनट रुक जाओ. I'll show you something. I wanted to show you this. photophotos.google.com. I'm opening a photo actually, तो मैं Google Photos खोला हूँ, तो that's why my screen. I'll open this right when I'll just select the photo. Maybe that would give you a little sense of fulfillment कि मेहनत बेकार नहीं जाती है, मेहनत कभी भी बेकार नहीं जाती है. Just give me 2 minutes. I'm just searching that photo. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. देखो यार, देखो पहले बता रहा हूं, कोई शो ऑफ या कुछ भी करने का इरादा नहीं है, ठीक है. You all look the most hardworking guy, and this remind me of my old days. And for the same reason, I just wanted to show you all this. This is like when I started working at Pep Coding, and कई बार ऐसा होता था कि हम ऐसे रात में काम करते करते इतना टाइम नहीं होता था कि वापस घर चले जाएं. And there we used to like just the company was quite good enough to provide these matrices and all. And हमने कई बार महीनों महीनों में, मतलब दो हफ्तों तक घर नहीं जाते थे, because that was our learning phase. पढ़ाई मतलब सीखना होता था, हर दूसरे दिन अगले दिन काम भी होता था. ऐसे सो के हमने कई बार रातें बिताई हैं. एंड ट्रस्ट मी, जितना मैं वहां पे कमाता था, आज उसका 20 गुना कमाता हूं. देयर माई सैलरी वॉज लाइक स्क्रीन ब्लैक. सर आइकन एक बार दिखा नहीं था क्या तुम लोगों को? वे यू ऑल नॉट एबल टू सी? ओके ओके ओके, मे बी ठीक है. मतलब सी द लीस्ट दैट आई हैव अर्नड इन टर्म्स ऑफ मनी, पैसों के टर्म्स में ना, जितना मैंने बहुत कम कमाया है. यहाँ पे पैसे बहुत कम मिलते थे, ठीक है, बट जितना हमने सीखा, मेरी लाइफ की जो सबसे बेस्ट लर्निंग रही थी, सबसे ज्यादा मेरा जो डेवलपमेंट हुआ था, वो यही हुआ था. और वो भी दिन के समय में नहीं हुआ था, ये रातों में हुआ था. जब हम ऐसे रात को यहाँ पे 3-3 बजे तक काम करते थे, बेसिकली काम भी नहीं करते थे, ये काम नहीं होता था. यहाँ पर हम सीखते बैठ के पढ़ रहे होते थे, क्योंकि इतना टाइम नहीं होता था. मैं ये ऑफिस था नोएडा में. इसका बेसिकली लॉजिक बताऊं आपको क्या था? देखो, सिंपल सा लॉजिक ये था. मैप्स, गूगल मैप्स, इधर पी पेप कोडिंग, इधर इसका ऑफिस है, ठीक है. एंड इफ आई जस्ट सर्च द डायरेक्शन, बी 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 आई टी ए, बीटा, बी डबल ई TA बीटा 1 ग्रेटर नोएडा। ओके, तो बेसिकली अगर मैं कार से भी लेता हूं तो अराउंड 40 किलोमीटर था। स्क्रीन लैपटॉप चेस्ट पे रख के सो जाता था इवेंट्स में, या सो अराउंड 40 किलोमीटर था। ठीक है, जाने में 1.5 घंटा लगता था, आने में 1.5 घंटा लगता था। मुझे बस ये 3 घंटे का टाइम सेव करना होता था। टाइम सेव प्लस एनर्जी सेव। जाने में बहुत एनर्जी लग जाती थी, बहुत ज्यादा एनर्जी लग जाती थी। एकदम जैसे जाके घर पे थक के सो ही जाते थे। तो उस वक्त ऐसे मेरे को यहाँ पे सोना ज्यादा बेटर लगता था घर पे जाके अपने बेड पे सोने से। तो ऑल दोज दीज नाइट्स नाउ, ये जो रातें मैंने जागी थी मेरे लाइफ में सबसे ज्यादा रिटर्न ऑन इन्वेस्टमेंट इन्हीं रातों ने दी है। आज मैं लिख के कह सकता हूं, मतलब डंके की चोट पे कह सकता हूं कि मैं वहां जितना कमाता था आज उससे 10 गुना ज्यादा कमाता हूं। एग्जैक्टली 10 more than 10 times मंथली। बट ये चीज मुझे दोबारा नहीं मिल सकती है। तो दैट इज योर फेस राइट नाउ। हर किसी का गुड डे बैड डे आता है, हर किसी का। सचिन तेंदुलकर भी कभी 0 पे आउट हुआ था। बिल्कुल बिल्कुल बिल्कुल। हर किसी, याद रखो, हर किसी का पॉजिटिव, हर किसी का गुड डे बैड डे होता है। अभी आपका वो टफ टाइम है। अपने आप को जितना घिस सकते हो, जितना रगड़ सकते हो रगड़ लो। ठीक है, ऑल दीज एफर्ट्स, ऑल दीज, ये सारी रातें जितनी आप जग रहे हो ना, ये सारी रातें आपको एक साथ इसकी सूद समेत, दीज ऑल नाइट्स विल पे यू ऑफ विथ फुल इंटरेस्ट, विथ फुल इंटरेस्ट। देयर इज ओनली वन थिंग दैट डज नॉट गो इन वेन इन लाइफ, इन दिस वर्ल्ड, दैट इज हार्ड वर्क विथ फुल ऑनेस्टी। अगर आप पूरी ईमानदारी से मेहनत करोगे, दैट विल नेवर गो वेस्ट, दैट विल नेवर गो वेस्ट। कीप दिस थिंग इन माइंड। सो आई हाईली अप्रिशिएट, आई रियली, मतलब 3 से 4 घंटे की क्लास झेलना आसान नहीं होता है। तो जस्ट बी देयर, टिके रहो। देखो पता है, देयर इज अ वेरी कॉमन फ्रेज इस सेइंग कि एक बॉक्सिंग रिंग में ना आपकी हार तब नहीं डिक्लेयर होती है जब आप गिर जाते हो। मतलब when you're just like fighting, the other person has knocked you down, you're actually not defeated that time. You are defeated when you know, when you refuse to get up. मतलब अगर आप जितनी बार भी वो बंदा गिरा रहा है, सामने वाला ठीक है यार, 1 बार गिराया, 2 बार गिराया, 10 बार गिरा, मैं जब तक उठ के खड़ा हो सकता हूं ना तब तक मुझे नहीं हराया जा चुका है, तब तक मेरी हार डिक्लेयर नहीं हुई है। और हारने में अंतर है। आप गिर सकते हो, देयर कुड बी अ बैड डे, आज यार आज हो नहीं रहा है, आज कोड ही नहीं हो रहा है, आज मन ही नहीं लग रहा है। ठीक है, देयर कुड बी अ बैड डे, आप गिर सकते हो, हार नहीं सकते हो। ठीक है यार, कुछ नहीं है। मतलब साल 2 साल पहले मैं भी तुम्हारी जगह पे था, मैं वहां से यहां आ सकता हूं, तुम क्यों नहीं आ सकते हो? देखो तुम लोगों को ना, वैसे मैं स्टूडेंट्स, कंपनीज पॉलिसी वगैरह तो कहती हैं कि नॉट टू डिस्क्लोज ऑल दीज थिंग्स ऑन ऑल। राइट नाउ आई एम अ कॉलेज स्टूडेंट ओनली। मैं 2023 में ग्रेजुएट होऊंगा। मैंने जो रेज्यूमे में लिखा था वो सही था, सच्चाई है। प्रियांशु आज दिस, आई विल बी ग्रेजुएटिंग इन 2023 दिस ईयर, आई एम इन माई फाइनल ईयर। इफ आई कैन डू दिस right in my college year only, why can't you guys do? अगर एज वाइज देखोगे, आई माइट बी यंगर देन ऑल ऑफ यू, मोस्ट ऑफ यू। तो ये बात बताने का बस इतना ही पर्पस है कि फील गुड, कीप वर्किंग हार्ड। कुछ भी चीज ऐसा नहीं है, तोप नहीं है, सब अचीव हो जाता है। ठीक है, चलो, गुड नाइट, गुड नाइट, गुड नाइट, टेक केयर। और ये सारे प्रोजेक्ट कंप्लीट करना खुद से, ठीक है, इसको छोड़ना मत। अभी मैं इसको गिटहब पे डाल देता हूँ। गुड नाइट।